Welcome back to the Nikki Clarke Radio Show. The show is about transforming lives one story at a time, and very excited to invite people from all walks of life to come and share their heart stories. And we have another amazing individual on the line with us today. She is an international speaker, certified life and business coach. Please welcome Erin Acton.
Hi,
Erin. How are you doing?
Thank you so much for having me, Nikki. Hi, doing really well. Thank you.
Oh, great. And Erin, you're in British Columbia.
That's correct. Yeah, gorgeous town of Victoria. For anyone who's traveled here, it's a big tourist town. Yeah. And I get to call it home year-round. It's pretty amazing.
Oh, well, you are blessed, and that's one of the stops that I have on my bucket list to make with my travel destinations. Definitely, I've seen the pictures, and I know it has so much natural beauty. And Erin, I'm just going to share that you've been helping leaders and entrepreneurs have more freedom to dream about the life and business they could have, and the structure, support, and accountability to act on it. And you're also the founder of Act On It Success System, a program that helps time-starved entrepreneurs create clear, compelling vision for their life and business, and gives them the tools to turn their dreams into reality. You're a certified life and business coach and former broadcast journalist and corporate communications pro. So you've got quite a wealth of wisdom to share with us, and I really appreciate what you're going to, just bless us with. So, Erin, tell us a little bit about how you started and what led you to your passion work today.
Well, I got into doing coaching, life and business coaching, after a successful corporate career, but that ended for me in burnout. So I think some people who are listening will know exactly what that feels like. Like, I was so tired, working really, really hard, but feeling like I wasn't getting anywhere, and was really struggling. I was, it looked really great on a resume, leading the communications for a $50 million company. So that was really great. But on the inside, I was just it felt like I was getting slower and slower, and it was harder and harder to do this work because I was working so hard. It was just the cycle I was on. I felt trapped, and I didn't know what my next step was. So, like many other people, I'm sure who've been in my shoes before, I was looking at other job postings, and I saw all of these other postings for in the communications field, and it was doing the exact same work. And I realized, oh, okay, that was my light bulb moment. Maybe this isn't what I'm meant to be doing. Maybe I'm supposed to be doing something else. So that's where I got really down into the nitty-gritty of, who am I? What do I like to do? What really lights me up, to figure out that I love being at the front of the room. I love seeing those light bulb moments come on for my clients, for other people. And then that's what led me into the speaking, facilitating, and coaching world, and getting to make that impact for business owners.
Awesome. So, Erin, what you do, you cut through the clutter, and you ask powerful questions, and you listen to what your clients say, and don't say to help them, just give them clear answers, but you help them to solve their own problems, right, to create profitable businesses and to share their gifts. So that's an amazing ability.
Well, and I think that's where my background being a news reporter comes in handy, because asking questions, that's what I did for 10 years, listening to what people were saying after they answered the question, knowing when people were not answering my question, and being able to use that background to help support my clients, and maybe digging a little deeper, maybe looking at something they might not be fully ready to look at, but that I know will make that really substantial shift for them. It's it's a lot of fun.
It is very rewarding. And Erin, who comes to you? Who gravitates to your type of coaching?
I tend to work with business owners. They tend to primarily be women, though, of course, I've worked with a few men. And they've got these big dreams. They've got these big ideas of what they want to do for their business, and they're super motivated. They're usually high achievers. They're great at a lot of things. And it feels like things aren't happening quite as quickly as they'd like to. And sometimes it just comes down to the systems and structures. Maybe they're focusing their time in one area and they need to focus it on another. Everyone's a little bit different in those areas, in which areas they've got their super strengths in. And I really help them to streamline all of that, know where they need to spend their precious time so that they can drive the results that they're looking for in their business.
Absolutely. And I love the name of your company, Act On It Success System. What was the inspiration for the name?
Well, my last name, absolutely, being Acton.
Oh, that's right.
Helping the people to act on things. Yes, it was really helpful and useful. But what I've noticed is that sometimes the big dreamers can end up spending a lot of time crafting their dream and not always taking action on those ideas. And so I thought, you know what, I think I could play around with that and have a bit of fun and throw my name into it as well.
Absolutely. And how has your life been transformed by pursuing this passion work of yours?
Well, I think the biggest difference was going from the corporate world into the business world. I think overall has been the hugest transformation because I have freedom and flexibility. I'm a good hard worker. I knew that was never going to be my issue in making sure like getting stuff done. But what I found was the biggest, I would say, like biggest growth area for me was really stepping into I think being a business owner. In the corporate world, we're really used to having people come to us saying, hey, I need this and this and this, and here is my budget, and this is what we're going to spend. Sound good? Okay, good. We're good to go. And then as a business owner, learning that people weren't always going to be coming to me knowing exactly what their budget was, exactly what they wanted to do, and it was figuring out, how do I have conversations with other business owners who clearly want the work that I do, and I know this other person sitting across me needs my work, and we're both eager to do it, but me needing to get to that place of knowing that I needed to make an offer. I couldn't just sit back and let people come to me. I needed to say, hey, I think we'd be amazing working together. What do you think? If the investment's going to be, the investment's going to be this much, when can we get started? And I bet there are a lot of people, especially if they come from the corporate world coming into business, where they're going to be like, oh, yeah, absolutely. And I think that was the biggest difference that it made for me, because in getting to that place, it helped me to reaffirm my value, to know that people love to be invited to work with me. Maybe they were nervous that I didn't want to work with them, and so maybe they didn't go there. They're being too polite, being in Canada and all. Or, they just wanted to, they really wanted to be invited in and have me lay things out and make it simple for them.
Right. Wow. So you take away a lot of the guesswork and you help them to formulate the structure on how to get where they need to go to achieve their goals. And that's excellent. We definitely need more of that. So thank you for creating the Act On It system for success. I really appreciate that. Now, Erin, I want to ask you, do you have anything coming up, any workshops, any series, anywhere where people can connect to grow professionally or personally?
Well, what I do have coming up is related to eWomen Network. I focus primarily all of my business on my one-on-one coaching, and so I don't have any public events coming up. However, people can find me through my website at erinacton.com, or if they're a part of eWomen Network, we've got chapters all across North America, around the world, in many different cities, and that is what I do as well. I'm the managing director for our local chapter here in Victoria, and we have our accelerated networking events each and every month. And so I would highly recommend, if someone's looking for a business coach, feel free to reach out to me through my website. And if they want to get a taste of the other kind of work that I'm involved in, I would highly recommend they seek out the chapter nearest them for eWomen Network, because it is a really amazing organization full of really smart, savvy business women entrepreneurs and a few good men and the mission of the organization is to help 1 million women entrepreneurs each achieve $1 million in annual revenue. So if that appeals to anyone, I would highly recommend getting plugged in to that network as well. Yeah,
absolutely. Well, Erin, I just want to thank you for your pearls of wisdom. We really appreciate it. And you are available online at your website is Erin at erinacton.com. You're also Facebook, Erin Acton Coach, and also on Instagram at Erin Acton. So definitely you can be found on a number of social media outlets. And you're also on LinkedIn, are you?
Absolutely, yes.
Absolutely. Okay, fantastic. Erin, thank you very much. Do appreciate it. You've been listening to the Nikki Clarke Radio Show, and we have had the pleasure to speak to international speaker, certified life and business coach, Erin Acton, out of Victoria, British Columbia, beautiful city, and wonderful people. So, Erin, have a wonderful day, and look forward to connecting with you again, and all the best for the holiday season. And
yes, thank you. And thanks so much for having me on, Nikki. I really appreciate that.
My pleasure. Take care.
Thanks, you too.
Bye-bye.